We need to go to 40 right there. I can't see the number. Oh, 40-30, all right. Well, I see I was 40-30, nigga, and I just said, man, I didn't even know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew the last time I did this when I erased my phone by accident, it was 30, and I was between 12th and I was between 14th. So that's Broadway, man. Going west to east. Now I'm facing south again. So where I'm standing, now on Broadway, see, that's west and that's east. As I'm standing on Broadway, east to west, now I'm gonna go down this street. See, he just said 12. I hope y'all heard him say 12, because as I just realized right there, you know what I'm saying? 30. And what did I say for Broadway? Wow, 4,000. 40 and 40 is 80, man. Moses, man. Like, man, it's scary though, because it's real. Okay, so now I'm pretending I'm a big old fish, man. I'm a big old fish in a big, tall aquarium of water with no glass. And I'm a big fish, like way up there. And I'm just swimming down, man. And the thing is, man, we're gonna go to, now notice that, I hope that the car, I hope that the phone heard that car pass by and say 12, because nigga, I just saw that it said 40-30. It said 30. It said 30,000, man, and 4,000. You know, so forget the zeros, man, because in Hebrew, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. 30 and 40, you know what I mean? 70, man. And what am I? 7 day, man. I'm just gonna put it right there for now, man. 7 day, man. By default, I'm a treasonous, man. And there's a lot of squares, you know what I'm saying, that is already on the books as federal. And they never hurt nobody, but why are they federal? They never hurt nobody. They never even said that they're gonna hurt somebody, so why are they federal? Well, the jacket said, my nigga on federal, man. In a song called Visions. And he has 2 songs called Visions. Well, he probably has more, but the ones I know for sure that they repeat the same type of stuff in the same song is Visions. One song, it's renamed Visions. It's called Dance Flow. You know? Ba-ba-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam. Ba-ba-bam-bam-bam-bam. Ba-ba-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam. We go power line right there. See that metal thing right there? At H2, every time I saw those, I'll think of disciples. And then there goes the power lines. And when I was 2, I'll think of Jesus on the cross. Well, as time passed, you know what I'm saying? Then I understand what that cylinder thing, who it represented. It represented the baby, John, the Revelator, who wrote Revelation. So when it comes to colors, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rhyme though. Clown what? Like it's mandatory. Clown what? Well, Revelation 17, man. See, I didn't want to bring the Bible in it yet, you know. But yeah, man, what's she wear? What colors does she wear, man? So where's the point? Sactown. 8. You know what I'm saying? 8. 32. You know what I'm saying? 32. This jacket song called Visions with FedEx. We understand these are visions of my mind. Go to church right there on 8th. So I'm still that big old fish, man, coming down 40th Street, man. You know what I'm saying, in the aquarium. Like, so what did the fish, what does the water, what does the 12th letter, the Lamech, the power line, you know what I'm saying? There's a power line, once again, that has 3 beams on the top. It looked just like that. It's called a Samek. It's the 15th letter. The geometrics, the number for that, well, the 14th one is 50. So the gym, wait, hold on. The 14th one is 50. Yeah, 50. So it's 60. The G matrix for that is 60. And guess what? In the 1860s, the power lines were first started. In the era where KKKs first started, in the era where Civil War started, I'm facing north, where the Civil War started, and where the phones, you know what I'm saying, started with Pony Express, which started right here in Sacramento to Kansas City. Check 9, straight up, man. The secrets of wisdom, the secrets of wisdom is double to that which is. That's Job 11:6. And so, how many bars do you spit when you spit rap? I ain't gonna get all that right now. Power line, man. Well, that ain't power line, but light. Without that, you know, we don't see what this vision means. So that right there, that car just passed, that's 12. I'm gonna try and repeat. Now I didn't know that on Broadway it said 3,000. 3,000. I didn't know that. No, that's weird. And the 12th letter, the Lamed, the 12th sign, which is a staff, leadership, 12, and 12 is double 2, man. 24 elders, you know what I'm saying? 12 tribes, that's 112. Then 12 disciples. The secrets of wisdom are double to that which is. And the G matrix for 12 is 30. Remember, hey, there go cat. Yeah, man, so, yeah, 12, G matrix is 30, and at age 12, you're considered a man in Hebrew. Like Jesus is considered a man at age 12. You can read it in the Bible. And at age 30, that's when he started his mission. So it's not by hands, but by chance. All these numbers and all that. That's why there's a book called Numbers. And if you want to get real critical on this stuff, I remember one time I was in church and God wanted to prove to some other people. He told me that about biblical numerology. He said, look up Numbers 144. Before I looked it up, man. And I looked up Numbers 144 to prove. And what do you know? It's exactly 140. It's exactly Numbers chapter 1, verse 44. It's not verse 43. It's not verse 45. But it is exactly 44. And it's funny how Bible scholars and pastors would be, well, they didn't have no numbers back then. Of course they didn't have no numbers back then. But God already knew. So Numbers 1, verse 44 is exactly the right number, 44. Because verse 43 talks about how it was the last tribe. And verse 45 doesn't have the number 12. Which is 14 and 14, you know, 144, you know, 12 and 12. So, and then John 6:66 said that they walked with him no more. There's other ones too, man. There's other ones, man. All right. So, where I resided, you know, the second letter, maybe I should put all the signs on here all together, man, because, you know what I'm saying, I might as well go to number one, the first sign, you know, the first letter is Aleph, which means father, strength, strong, and the symbol is an ox. What does forte mean? It means strong. The second letter is Bet. What does it mean? House. So this is where my house was when I had all this stuff. Beth means house. And guess what? Guess what verses it is? From Psalms 119, verse 9 through 16. See? And Hebrew, they write backwards. They write, you feel me? Notice the 37 and the 40. Notice the 37 and the 40. The 12. 39, man. I mean, 4,000. So this is this right here is 12. Facing south, 40th Street where St. Paul Church is. That's west, that's 12. That right there is Broadway. So I'm going back to where I was on 40th Street in the 90s. In the power line, I had a dream again that the man was wearing red and purple. Why is he wearing red and purple, man? That was in my head, like hitting me hard. Like, why is he wearing red and purple? It was Revelation 17, man. And the 17th spoke, Bible wheel, there's 22 spokes. I think some rappers know about this, man. They just say, you know, they be talking about rims and all that. What's up, man? See, there used to be a 2-story house right here that I used to live in, you know what I'm saying, as a baby. I don't remember it, so I probably was 1. I'm glad I don't remember it, but I remember when I was 2 like it was yesterday. And the house that I lived in, Walter, I'm sure people know, his house burned down. When I was a little kid on 40th Street, the house that I lived in address was 3758. That's where I lived in as a little kid. And the funny thing is, my dad died at age 37. He was born in 58. Yeah, man, it's scary, man, but it's real. That was the house I lived in, I think 3758 or that one. Regardless, man, it's real talk, man. So these numbers is real, man. And you need to know about these numbers. You can't say, oh, numbers are irrelevant, because people do care about these numbers and they do stuff too. You know what I'm saying? That was Ralph. That used to be his house, or it was probably one of these houses. And he was my Cookie Monster friend. You know what I'm saying? Besides my homie Carl, he was a Cookie Monster too. All right, man. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I tried Nerf, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. I call it saying Cookie Monster and Elmo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this Elmo's, you know what I'm saying? So it's red. This area is red. Now, remember when I had the dream about the man wearing red and purple climbing up? That's St. Paul Church right there. See? St. Paul Church. Let's go to Moon. This is 14th. Then it goes St. Paul. And if you turn it sideways, you got an X. See? St. Paul Church. Now, once again, see, the police already know, man. That's why I'm on federal, man. Because these visions. Straight up, man. Anyways, 14th. So the 14th letter is none. And it means fish. Always keep that in mind, man. 39. 40. He didn't see 39. My dad didn't see 39. Malcolm X didn't see 40. He died at 39. But on 12th, while I was living here, my dad died at 37. Man, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it gets real. About that fish thing on 40th Street, that dream that the big old fish is swimming down 40th Street. Well, let's talk about that for a minute, man. You know, man, straight up, man. Now about that fish, still on 40th Street going north, St. Paul Church. Now about that fish, the 14th letter is called none. It's called none. It's called none. Who is called nuns? Who's called nuns? Remember Sister Act? Yeah. Now, the fish, right? Remember I dreamed that the big old fish was swimming down 40th Street? The same ones that's with Sister Act, who's the leader of the person who was the leader of the Sister Act stuff, you know what I'm saying? The Pope, he wears a fish on his head. Around 40th Street, I was dreaming that this fish coming down 40th Street. You know what? Maybe I should write this first, man. Like real talk, like God said. He never said make a video. He just said write the vision and make it plain. But writing it is scary because then all types of other stuff comes to your head. You rather freestyle, but you ain't even supposed to freestyle. As Jesus said, when you don't know what to say, you know what I'm saying, at the time, you know what I'm saying? But they go to church right there, so a church right there, a church right there, a church right there. Yeah, man. So on 40th Street, then that's 12th right there. Maybe I should do it in the daytime. That's 12. So I'm just gonna go back and then You know what I'm saying? I'm probably just gonna walk down 12. But 40th Street is where it all is. There it is. 12, 40, 37. Malcolm X died at 3940 address. My dad died at 3740. That's why Pac said they Catholics. That's why they try to set me up. Now around 40th Street, it's nothing but, you know what I'm saying? Hispanics. I don't have nothing against Hispanics. But one thing that I do know is that the majority of them, you feel me, are Catholic. Now, remember I had a dream that the man was wearing red and purple climbing up the winning electric pole? And I was like, why is he wearing red and purple as a little kid? I was like, why is he wearing red and purple? I didn't know, man. I did not know because it wasn't for that time. But then when I started going to Revelation seminars, you know what I'm saying? When I started going to Revelation seminars, that's when. And even then, it didn't even hit me. Real talk. I don't know why I said that's when. They go to churches. Oh, so that's 4 on the block. I don't even know why it was, even when I went to the Revelation seminars, I didn't even know why. It never crossed my mind why it's red and purple. But years later, it hit my mind. After I started going to Revelation seminars, knowing the great whore, I'm a rhyme the Oakland hoes like it's mandatory. So this is why Tupac made the song Hail Mary. And then guess what? A couple weeks ago, I did some Wikipedia stuff, and I found out who's Catholic. It's P. Diddy. Now, like I said, I don't have nothing against Catholics, but I do know that in Bible prophecy, they are prophesied to be the great whore of Revelation. You know, it's not, you know what I'm saying? That's why Jesus says, come out from my people. So this is Oak Park where I had the visions, you know what I'm saying? I dreamed Oak Park was on hellfire, you know, as a little kid. You know what I mean? And I started listening to E40, you know what I'm saying? This is why I started listening to E40 on 40th Street. You know, doubling 40, you know what I'm saying? 80, man. So I'm just going, there's a whole bunch of other stuff to this, especially that fish thing, man. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Moses, you know what I'm saying? I dreamed 40th Street was flooding. The number, the letter none, the 14th letter, no, the 13th letter, and the album, I'm just going to say album. The 13th letter in the album is Mem, and it's water, and the geometrics is 40 water. Mem, and the signs, the symbol is blood, and this area is blood. Blood, water, and chaos. On 40th Street, I dreamed that it flooded. Now, remember I said that the red and purple? Why is that man wearing red and purple climbing up the wooden electric pole at age 2? I thought of Jesus on the cross. But then I was like, why is he wearing, well, red and purple? And the area where I had the visions is bloods, but the team is kings, purple. So, what was that red and purple? Cardinals and bishops. The great whore. Cardinals and bishops were red and purple. The Sacramento Kings. So dang, are you saying that Revelation 17 was not just pointing to Rome and the Roman Catholic Church, but pointing to Sac? Yeah, man. And it's scary. I ain't gonna lie. It's hecka scary, man. It is scary, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm federal, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be a baby and be on federal. Best believe, man. Treason? That means you about to be a king? Dang, man, you a baby and you, all right, well, I don't care if you're a baby, man. You still gotta go. That's what happened. That's what they did, man. In Bethlehem, man. House of bread. Now, remember, the second letter in the album is Beth, from verse 9 through 16. It means house. Beth means house. Verse 9 to 16. Beth means house. Verse 9 to 16. Beth means house. Through verse 9 to 16. Beth means house. Verse 9 to 16. Beth means house. Verse 9 to 16. Okay, check this out. What is the name of our city? Go to X. You know what I'm saying? The last letter in the album. The last sign in the album. We ain't gonna get there yet, man. Yeah, Beth. The second letter in the album, verse 9 to 16, means house. Well, a lot of people think Sacramento means Sacrament. Not originally. Because in Sacramento, you can find where it says it. And it's at the city hall. I'm walking down 12th still. But no, I'm not. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm walking, I don't know. But, yeah, man. It's called, I forgot what I said. Yeah, it's at the city hall. There's a plaque at City Hall that says the real meaning for Sacramento, which they do not want you to know. And because of what you know is why you're federal. It's not what you do, like they want you to think. You gotta be a Taliban person to be federal. No, man, it's what you know. Okay, so the original word for Sacramento, not sacrament, the blood sacrament. I'm going to get there too, because the dude who renamed Sacramento, he had the same vision too, like I did on 40th Street. The Bible says when a dream is doubled, it's for sure. So it's scary, man. So always remember that. It's scary. If you don't think it's scary, then it ain't real, man. That's just how it goes, man. So like babies are scared a lot because babies see what's real. So that's why babies, you know what I'm saying? Babies are the realest. You know what I mean? That's facts. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So the original meaning of Sacramento is SAC, S-A-C, nigga, S-A-C, S-A-C. What's S-A-C, man? What is S-A-C? S-A-C is Sacumne by the Miwok Indians. See, my mom's mom, you know what I'm saying? She's from the Shinnecock Native Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw a picture that they said that they invented combs. Now, that's when it comes to Native American. And if you go online right now and look at what the Shinnecock Indians look like, you feel me? Dark-skinned. Now, the Miwok Indians was in the Sacramento area. And they named Sacramento first 85,000 years ago, which means how many years ago? 6,000 years ago, biblically. Not no millions, 6,000 years ago. So when the Miwok Indians said that for future generations, it's going to be explained, you know what I'm saying? People will know. That means from the day of Adam and Eve, they're talking about the meaning of Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Sacumne, which means big house. Now, what does the second letter in Psalms? The second letter in Psalms is Beth, from verse 9 through 16. Beth, like Bethlehem, house of bread. Sacramento, big house. Sacumne, big house. So Prince made a song, Big House. You know, big house. That's what Sacumne means. Native Americans, they named it 85,000 years ago is what they say, but it really is, in God's eyes, if 85,000 years, it's actually 6,000 years. That means the first day, man. Because in God's eyes, we only been here for 6 days. Facts. In his eyes, a day is 1,000 years. We only been here for 6 days, so we haven't really kept the Sabbath yet. That's why it talks about in the Bible, the 7 millennium. So, on that note, 7777. Samson, what is our mascot, man? How many locks did he have in his head? 7. 7-day theory, man. It's not a theory, man. 7-day prophecy now, man. Facts. And it's so scary facts that's why I'm federal. Real talk, man. It's scary. Go on the power line. Can't really see it. These power lines. I should have came here today so you can see the power lines, which is the one with the 3 beams going up the thing. That's the 15th letter. It's called Sacumne. And geometrics of that is 60. Yeah, man. So Sacramento, man, it means big house. And guess whose temple nickname was Big House or Great House? King Solomon. Ghetto superstar. King Solomon. He made Song of Songs, which is the true R&B song. The true R&B song is the book of Song of Songs. You know, So that's Bible prophecy, man. And this is why they knew the government, Satan told the government, you know what I'm saying, niggas in high places who speaks directly to him and he speaks to them, okay, they're going to start, and what year is this? 2020. I got to get my glasses, man. It's 2020. So that's why they hate it, man, because it's 2020 vision. You feel me? 2020 vision. Yeah, like I said, man, as a little kid, I dreamed that Oak Park was on hellfire, man. That's why Pac said, the prophecy is clear. Niggas lock and load disappear. Yeah, man. I should go live. But yeah, man, it's scary. It's scary because it's real, man. That's why babies always crying, because they see what's real. You know what I'm saying? They just can't talk. But yeah, man, babies. That's why I wish I was a baby, you know, sometimes, but you can't be a baby. And that's why I was last baptized right there. Right there, that's Simone Church, the Seventh-day Adventists. Yep. No, that ain't it. It's over there. But I'm gonna go over there too. That's where Dwayne Lemon baptized me. When I was, I don't know, but that day, I got rid of some things, man. And like now, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really, you know what I'm saying? See that's in the middle? See how the cross, it's in the middle, man. 40th Street? My mom called me what when I was a little kid? What was one of the animal names? Fox? Yeah, man. News, man. The news, man. Good news. Paper, man. Getting foggy. Yeah, man, so it's a lot of other stuff too, man. But red and purple, man, I dream that man was wearing red and purple climbing up that wooden electric pole. You feel me? It has many applications. One application is that man climbing up that wooden electric pole on 40th Street at the time in the 90s, it represented the woman that wears red and purple. Revelation 17. 9. See? And guess what? The 9th letter of the album is called Tet. Just to let you know, it's called Tet. And in that album, the verse 67, and he made an album called All Sixes and Sevens. And in that concert, I was there, man. And before I say what he said in 97, which I didn't know who he was at the time, which is funny because, what he said was, I ain't gonna say what he said. I'm just gonna say what happened when I went to the Tech Nine concert. All right, so when I went to the Tech Nine concert, man, before I went, I told my friend Tristan and my homie, fellow Seventh-day Adventist, and he was like, I told him, hey man, I'm going to Tech Nine concert. And he said, oh, I'm gonna pray for you. I said, dang. This is like in, I don't know, I was like 25, 26. I don't know. I was like, dang. And so anyways, I went on my birthday. I did some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some number stuff, which I should never did, you know, at the time. And, you know what I'm saying? I posted it on this thing. And the concert was on my birthday. So I went to the Tech Nine concert on my birthday. And as I was there, well, first, before I went there, I went to the Dimples. And as I went to Dimples, what happened? Yeah, you know, I shook his hands. I was like, yo, Tech Nine, it's my birthday. He's like, oh, for real? That's good. That's what's up. Happy birthday, man. You coming to the show? I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And while I was in the show, before Tech Nine comes on stage, you know, first is the locals, then is people. Before he comes on stage, an angel, because I ain't going to say it was a voice, because I already know what it was. An angel said, get out. And with my spiritual discernment and my stupidness, I said, but Tech Nine didn't even come out on stage. Then he said, get out. But it's my birthday. And I walked all the way home. That's how old I am. 2020 vision, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am. I'm 33. Tech Nine. Tech 9, or should I say Tech 9? Because it's called Tech in the album. That's why in the song said the album is soon to come. Well, there's only one album, man. You know what I'm saying? That matters. And I'm just gonna say it at the end. All right. So, yeah. So I walked all the way home. Now I didn't know who Tech 9 was in '97, but here's the #1 independent rapper, and he said that he needs Jesus, man. So check it out. He's #1 independent rapper. He said what happened at the all 6s and 7s, which is in the album, the 9th letter, the album, all 6s and 7s, which has a 67 verse in it. He said in '97, you came to a Tech 9 show and got shook by the angelical voice that shook you. The power of Christ compels you. And that's exactly what happened. That's why he's independent, man. That's why a lot of rappers are independent. Because Satan knows that they got straight prophecy. Now, just, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what happened with that. LNG saw you. Now, LNG White, she's the prophet of Seventh-day Adventist Church. And what did she say? Well, when she was young, she was, I don't know if she was a Methodist at the time, but she was at Deering's Oaks Park in Maine or Portland. Deering's Oaks Park. The Bible says the secrets of wisdom is double to that which is. I dreamed as a little kid, Oak Park was on hellfire. As a little kid. So, what is the album? There's more signs to this, man. But the album, the sign is